right, bet. So, happy 4th of July, everybody. We made it through another segment here. We about to go live. This is a cookout. This is going to be just fun. I'm actually going to be trying something new. I have it up here. I have my own idea about how it's going to turn out. I personally haven't done this particular thing just yet. I'm about to, but the most important thing is I have actually never seen somebody do what I'm about to do with these wings. Multi-leveled cooking process is going to be adapted to these wings. But then again, obviously we're going to do the traditional burgers, hot dogs, the typical stuff for like an average 4th of July. But I'm going to be overreaching when I get to these wings. It's going to be something, yo. Like I said, I see it. Hopefully, I can execute on it. I don't know. I mean, it seemed to be simple in theory until we actually get down to the nail of things. So we got the wings. I particularly want it to be almost at the room temperature ish level, a little bit warm, right? Method to my madness. So we got check it out. We got the wings here. We got the wings. We got the bacon. That's going to be for the burgers. I'm going to throw the bacon on the grill too.
Hello,
Um,
Django.
yeah, it was good. It was good that you came in. I'm going to do something. And then if it works, I want everybody to do the same cooking technique with these wings. If you own a restaurant and you provide wings, if you own a food truck and you got wings on the menu, please watch this. Put that on your menu, all right? Because if it works, then it is going to be a game killer. All
Welcome,
right. So we
everyone.
got the oil ready. I haven't preheated that just yet. I'm not worried about preheating and everything because I just want to make sure that I get the grill aspect done first, and then come in here. Then I can start it. Then in the time of this, doing this thing, I'll wrap with y'all. But yeah, man, this is gonna be exciting. So I got my house fry rub for my time, running a restaurant, and there's a story behind
Welcome,
that.
everyone who's coming in.
Yeah, house fry rub. So this was the seasoning that I had high sales on, and my wife was like, "Baby, you should bring your stuff back, man, and sell it. Go contact your manufacturer, and then sell it. This is a service disabled veteran owned business and all that stuff. I'm going to bring it back, but instead of
Hello,
having
Jamila.
16 products, I'm going to just come back with one product.
Jamila said, "I love you."
Yo, I love you too, man. Love, 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 love. 4th of
Jamila,
July, baby.
yeah, right.
Love, man. So keep
Thank you for the
watching.
like.
We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something different. I'm making sure that I got everything before I commit myself to outside. But worst case scenario, I just call my youngest son and to be a runner for me. So we got the bacon. We got the pot of oil. We got the
Thank you for likes.
flour. I've developed my own flour too, y'all. We got the butter right there. Boom. Got the wings. So let's go out. Let's go outside. Jeez. I got the grill already on. All right. Here we go. Yeah, this is going to be crazy, y'all. I can't wait. This is going to be so crazy. What's up?
Mr. I'm guessing that says Phenomi
Phenomenal.
said, "Try Shorty and Wag's wing seasoning."
No, I got my own. But I'm definitely up to trying other stuff.
And then Mr. Starley said, "Happy 4th of July."
Happy 4th. Happy 4th.
And
I
thank you
want
guys for the likes
everybody
as
to
well.
enjoy themselves. Yeah, you can stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, just do that. So let me just get like the basics going. Man, I am so happy for these. I'm so happy for these wings. Um, because it's something that I just. So for me, I've been cooking for a very long time, over 12
Thank you everybody for the
years,
likes.
and I I've been doing a lot of different culinary techniques and culinary cuisines and stuff like that. So this is something that I woke up with the idea, just like off the hip, and I'm like, yo, that'd be a dope idea to just really put together. But
Man,
first thing first, we're gonna get the because I think the bacon on the grill. Have you ever put bacon on the grill? Have you ever done that? Just respond and we'll go from there. But let me get the other stuff, set up here, the easy stuff, right? Have y'all put bacon on the grill before?
no.
Have you ever thought about doing that? So this is like I said, just different techniques, right? Um, hopefully none of the bacon will fall through. That'd be crazy. Definitely don't want to waste no
Mr. Starley
bacon.
said, yes, I have.
And what was the result? Was it better on a grill opposed to a frying pan? And don't forget, y'all, to subscribe to this channel too. Most important, because what y'all going to see, especially this summer moving forward, rolling out, is me, going to a lot of different food establishments.
Trip said, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th. I'm going to be going to a lot of different food establishments, reviewing their food and probably showcasing something that y'all never seen before.
Miss,
Also,
oh, shoot.
what's up?
So first, BJ said, rub the grill down with an onion. Then Mr. Starley said, it tasted no different. I didn't add anything special on the bacon, though.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
BJ said, happy 4th.
Oh, perfect. So, hey, BJ, thank you. Happy 4th. Going out to you, your family, your loved one. Um, rubbing it down with, I already rubbed it down, but with oil though, classic thing. Um, tell me, for the person that said rub it down with oil. I mean, not oil, but onion.
Onion, yeah.
What does that do to a grill? If I rub the grill down with an onion, if you think about it, you're not going to exchange the flavor from the grill to whatever you put on, because the grill is just going to disintegrate the fluids from the oil. So,
Starwin said, are those sausages?
nope. Oscar Mayer wieners.
BJ said, just flavor.
Yeah, like I said, the flavor is not really going to stick like that. I got one more pack. I'm gonna get back to you, BJ, on that. But I got one more pack, and I'm just gonna keep that. Right.
Mr. Starley said, I love onions. And thank you guys
So,
for the likes.
so I definitely look. I'm definitely one of these people that really keep an open mind. So I don't play like I know it all. You cannot know it all in food, right? No matter how long you've been in the career as a chef, as anything, right? There's no mastery level of this. So if y'all have good ideas,
Yes, for
you know what I mean, I'm
likes.
all for it. But the thing is this: so when you cut an onion down and the onion start to excrete its juices, right? And you put it on a grill, and then you turn the grill on, those juices that have obviously the flavor and stuff like that is going to get burnt away. The flavor is not really going to be there. That's why when you're cutting down any kind of onions, peppers, or anything like that, there's two ways that you go about locking the flavor in and transferring it to whatever food group that you want. One is you turn it into like an oil or water-based brine. So you kind of like put all the onions, the mixed seasonings, whatever else you want into a bottle, and you put either oil or water in it.
Thank you for the like.
So the oil or water could abstract the flavors, the natural flavors from the onions, the peppers, whatever you put in there, throughout the whole fluid. Or obviously, there's three. You can also just apply it to whatever top, and that's the most basic way, right? Cut it down, and then you put it on top of whatever food group, or you can saute, right? So oil, a little bit of oil, you can saute it, and then you got, not only the cooked portion of the, let's stay on top of with the onions. Not only that you sauteed onions,
Welcome everybody who's
but
coming in.
you also, through the
Welcome.
sauteing process, a lot of that flavor will also excrete itself into that thin coat of oil. So you can be able to capture that oil and then utilize that for something else as well. Just a little hint for y'all.
BJ said, Jersey love, where y'all from?
Oh, New York. But right now, New York. But right now, we're in Northern Virginia.
And then Mr. Starley said, I'd rather cook onions on the pan.
So you rather saute them? I don't want these to like,
Fall in.
yeah, fall in short. I'm just hitting it with a curve so it don't fall in or anything. I gotta hurry this process up too. I don't want these things to overcook.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to be nice, like neat with it, because I'm gonna throw the burgers on this joint too.
Ooh, heat.
Yeah, that heat. Are y'all experiencing that heat wave too? It's
Yeah.
been averaging about 90, not like mid 90s on average over here in Northern Virginia.
BJ said, free Diddy.
Free Diddy, that's right. You know what? He already beat the stuff that was gonna send him to jail for
Yep.
life. So he already won.
And then BJ said yes to that heat question.
Yeah, man. So be safe, stay hydrated. All right. Like we have a pool. Show them the pool. So we got a pool, and my kids, they got their friends and stuff that come over, and I tell them, drink water,
Mm-hmm.
even if you are going in the pool,
Thank you for the
because
likes.
as soon as you feel as though that you're thirsty, it's already too late. And especially with
Wow.
these heat waves, the last thing you want to catch is Charlie horses while you're in the pool swimming and stuff.
Solo Ghost said, fumes from onions definitely adds flavor.
Yeah, and again, you got to think like it's going to be burnt off, right? So you could go through the process of scrubbing the whole grill with your onion, service side down, but it's not it's not going to stay there. As soon as you turn the grill on, that open flame is going to burn everything, so you're losing that flavor profile that you're going for. So you got to either again saute it, turn it into a water oil based brine, or just straight up cut it and then apply it directly to whatever you're using it for.
Mr. Starley said, it's 71 here in California.
God bless y'all. It's almost it's like mid 90s here. Crazy. Man, my hands is oily from the burgers here. I mean, not burgers. I'm looking at the burgers and I'm saying burgers. But check this out.
Angus beef.
100% Angus beef burgers. Uh-oh.
Got him with that
4 pounds. 4 pounds. These are like quarter pounders. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it's about a quarter pounder. So I'm gonna get all this stuff on the grill going. I'm trying to hurry this process up just a little bit. Oh snap! You got two papers on it.
Yep.
That's new. Yo, these things are thick.
They are.
Yo, this is crazy. I ain't know it was this thick, y'all. Look at that. Y'all see that? Yeah, these are actual like real quarter pounders here. Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna eat
Yeah.
better than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, let me just go up to the store. Just show them that. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Then I'm gonna be back out.
Cause nice meat on this grill. And it definitely does smell great over here. Probably have to flip those soon. Those may take some time, well, because those are. It looks like they're fully frozen through and through. So on the burger, we're also gonna put some hickory and brown sugar, Sweet Bay Ray's barbecue sauce. Oh,
I bet we are back, y'all.
mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Let's see what the. I thought that this would have been done by now. At least the bacon. All right. So as we let the food do its thing while it's working, everything else is pretty much set here. I'm going to end with the wings because
Chicken.
I want to. That's definitely going to be a very strong talking point. All right, good deal. Thank you. So y'all stay hydrated.
Stay
Please,
safe.
y'all don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
I do this because I actually want to show y'all some real stuff that you can actually apply
Yep.
in your home. Seriously, y'all, having fun with this stuff. Little tips and tricks when it comes to different cooking methods and thought processes to elevate your flavor profiles of the dishes that y'all make.
Thank you
Really.
for the likes.
Thank y'all, definitely. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all, for everything that y'all do. Thank you for your time. Really.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, y'all. All right. So now, now this is really good. Good. It's not really sticking. It's not falling through. It's perfect. 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 Got some of that bacon fat that's not allowing it to really stick. I mean, obviously outside of the oil that I placed down here. All right, bet. So y'all see the oil falling down, then the
Yep.
fire coming out, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful sign, man. I love seeing that. And then these burgers, man, it's just so these burgers is a lot thicker than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, that really took me off guard. There we go. And then when I'm done with the bacon, I'm gonna lay out the rest of the burgers, and we'll get that joint going too. So look, you could do a lot of different rub mixes, and trust me when I say when you don't gotta be a chef or anything to create rubs, right? You just gotta be knowledgeable in what a combination of seasonings actually tastes like. But don't be afraid to go out and experiment. At the end of the day, y'all, it's just food. You make a mistake, throw it out, try it again, right? We're not affecting anybody's lives or anything like that, nothing that serious. It's just food, have fun with it. If you're in a professional setting, still have fun with it, right? So, ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's starting to burn.
Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, let me get off that hot spot. Put it over here.
Oh, that flames.
Yeah, man, we live, y'all. We live. I'll try to catch it with the spatula. This joint's moving now. So yeah, we're gonna be jiggy with it. No, 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 no. So that's a hot spot.
Brent said hi.
Hey Brent, what's going on, man? Hey, what is anybody
Guys for the likes.
anybody that's out here, actively listening? Like, what are some of the things that y'all like putting on the grill? And I asked that because I actually want to start doing a lot of grill because tis the season. I actually want to start doing a lot of grill content, and I want to start cooking the stuff that y'all want to see, that y'all like. So please leave in a comment some of the food, some of the meats or whatever that you want to see on a grill. You want to see pineapples. You want to see grilled watermelon. You want to
What?
see grilled coconut. You know what I mean? Like this is all
Okay.
off the hip. This is all off the hip, baby. What y'all want to see? Leave in the
What?
comments what y'all
Huh?
want to see.
What?
Ooh, that wind feels good. Let me get some of that up on that. Yeah. Work it. Twerk the bacon. Uh. What are they saying?
Nothing.
Oh man, they all shy. All shy for what? Yeah, let's get this going. All right, I'm gonna let that work. This is already done. That's done. That's done. This is almost done. I want that center to actually be done. All right. All right, let the rest work. All right, bet. Man, I tell you, 4th of July, man. What do the 4th of July mean to y'all? What are some of the things that y'all are doing for the 4th of July? Mm. You know what? Do we have honey?
No,
We don't have no more honey?
we ain't got no honey.
Oh man, that would have been
No
perfect.
honey here.
That would have been so perfect. Look at this fire, y'all. Yeah, now we getting busy with it.
Tasty.
Yep.
Muy bien.
The burgers is gonna take a little bit to work because it's still frozen solid. So, I just went to the store, brought it, so it's gonna take a little bit to do its thing. But I definitely love what I see for sure. This is like actual quarter pounders here. All right, so this one is good. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, look at the charred edges, y'all. Look at that perfection.
Perfection.
Oh my God, yes.
It's beautiful.
This one is good. This one is funny, but it's still good. So if you want to flip this, try to bring some of these closer to me, so that all that fire and stuff don't reach up and touch my hand.
Tony said, "Now I'm out of the army,
Yep.
and listen to the fireworks. Sounds like a real combat, and I'm glad when it's over and tomorrow comes."
Oh man, hey, sorry that you had to go through that. Obviously in between some of the stuff you're saying, um, it sounds like you're going through some form of potential PTSD. Um, thank you for your service,
Yes.
for sure. I spent 11 years in the U.S. Army myself, 2 combat deployments, both to Iraq. I never had nothing in Afghanistan or anything. I missed those movements, but um, yeah. So if the fireworks and the sound that comes from those really do something to you, that's you definitely got my respect, man.
Mm-hmm.
And again, thank you for your service. Seriously.
Yes.
Look at that bad boy. Uh, uh.
Tony said, "I was with the 9 Infantry Division in 1968 Vietnam era."
Oh, Vietnam era. You got a Nam vet? Yo, much. You got the highest respect, man. I know that y'all seen some like some stuff that you can't even talk to a psychiatrist about, man. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for your service, and seriously, like that's Nam, man. I tell you, that's some deep stuff. Nothing to be played with. Let's get these new burgers on this side. Nothing to be played with, man. That's crazy. All right, so we rock with that. We'll get this other joint open. So, how many service members do I have? What branch are you representing? prior service, current service. What branch are you representing, and what is your MOSs, or if you was an officer, what branch you belong to? Got the vets coming out, man. And again, y'all, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to really see a lot more creative
Content.
creative content, man.
Yeah, content. Good old content.
Look at this. Oh,
We'll be
man.
moving back and forth.
Look at this. Man. Like I said, these burgers are so thick. They're about a half an inch thick. These joints is crazy.
Trey King said grill them patties.
Oh yeah, we working over here, baby.
Yeah,
we
we gotta grill them.
for real.
Yeah, we gotta grill them.
We definitely working. All right, so I'm gonna get these bacons. Cause I have a feeling that all this other stuff is gonna take a lot of room. So I'm gonna put the bacon in this bowl. And I don't want bugs to get to it, so I'm gonna put this in the house. You can follow me to the house.
We closing arteries with this one.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how crispy these joints are. Look how this joint just stands up. Y'all see that? Look how that joint stands up.
Thank you guys for the likes.
Oh. There's something about putting stuff on a grill just makes the food taste a hell of a lot better.
On the way to the house.
That bacon is incredible. Let me get something to drink. You step over here though. All right.
Jameen said,
Yep.
no pork for me.
No pork. Hey, I get it. Muslim or just like a health reason? Why you don't like pork? So does that stop at pork for you, or you don't eat red meat? Is it a religious thing, as in like you're Muslim, or you just don't do pork? Alright. Get back outside, man, and grill. Oh.
Dang.
Almost bust your butt.
These dogs over here, man.
Yeah.
See you later.
All right. Man, mosquitoes got me on my elbow. Check this out. So it's still keeping its thickness. It's not so much losing its form. I do expect these to shrink just a little bit as the water, the blood, all that stuff starts to evaporate. I do expect that shrinkage, but look, it is actually keeping its thickness, and that's the great thing about this. So I'm definitely expecting now to look for market side burgers. 12 burgers in a box, 4-pound box. Got it from Walmart. 17 and some change, almost $18 for a 12-pack. I mean, this thing is incredible. So when y'all on the grill, okay?
Thank you guys for the likes.
When y'all working the grill, this is the part of the culinary process where you want things to taste as natural as possible. You're not in the kitchen. You're not, doing any complex meals. So when you're thinking about the kind of seasonings and stuff that you want to add to, the burgers, the hot dogs, all these different things, you don't want to disrupt the natural flavors, or I should say, the natural flavor profile of these different things. So that's why typically, don't worry about that. Keep your hands steady. That's why typically you don't see too much action going on when it comes to burgers, right? You don't see too much action going on when it comes to the burgers. You see your typical salt, pepper.
Hmm.
You could throw some like
Uh,
sauteed stuff on there if you want. What you got? Is a question?
Drunken Chef Barbecue said, "What's up? What's cooking?"
What's good, man? So we just pulled the bacon off the grill and showed them these quarter pounders. It is showed them like from the level, like how thick them things are. Look at that, man. Look at that joint work. Look at that side work. I had this working. That's why I split it. I just laid these down. These been working for a little bit. But yeah, so you just want to keep things to like basic stuff like salt, pepper. If you have your own rubs, then like I created my own, lineup when I had my restaurant. But like, this house fry rub that I created, it's incredible. It's incredible. So very minimum, the minimum, the better, and especially if y'all working with like, if y'all want to go exotic, like, filet mignon, grind that up, and then turn those into patties, mix a little bit of fat in it. Filet mignon is really lean, but if you take anything that's like venison, ground venison, and you want to turn those into burgers, mix it with a little bit of fat. Um, if you want to use anything, just keep it natural. Don't go crazy. All right, please don't go crazy. This ain't the type of place. But I am going to show you how to just spruce things up just a little bit. All right, so check this out. Sweet baby rays. All right. If y'all don't want to make your own sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's is one of the go-to sauce. They got a lot of different flavors, different sides, packaging. They got a lot of different things that you can get. All their sauces is incredible. They got even zero sugar barbecue sauces too. So what I'm gonna do is
Uh,
add what we got. What we got?
Tony said, "I'm a Black American Vietnam combat veteran, and the doctors didn't know how to treat us because they were clueless on how it felt to be hated because you were Black
Yep.
American.
Yeah.
So we were on our own."
Yep. There's a lot of things that change from your time in the military in the Vietnam era. You came from an era where not just being black, but just being in the military itself, fighting the Vietnamese people, Americans hated you. You being in the military, black and fighting, I mean, that was like a triple hate. So I get it, man. Back then, the Veteran Affairs really didn't have any kind of meaningful benefit, any kind of meaningful programs. Thereafter, like the post 9/11 GI Bill type of thing, considering coming from your era, there wasn't really anything notable that kept y'all, like no kind of benefit outside of the standardized pay system that y'all was on at that particular time. So yeah, there was a whole growth. Really, there's a whole growth in big growth actually from the time that you served versus the time that I served, because I went in the army 2003. Didn't get out till like 2015, but even so, looking at this generation that's going into the military now, they're getting even more benefits. So there's that growth and change. And also the acknowledgement too of like veteran suicide, veteran displacements. Life after the military wasn't really structured for y'all, so I get it on all fronts. Let me see what the bottom of this thing looks like. Jeez, look at that. Yeah, it is time to flip. Mm. Another thing too, y'all, is you don't want to be flipping a lot. All right, you have to leave your food. This even goes outside of these burgers, just food in general. You want to minimize the times that you flip it. You don't want to constantly flip it every like 2 or 3 minutes because it's not really doing anything. So you want to lay your food down and you want to let it work. That's it. Just let it work. It'll cook itself. Let it work, y'all. I'm going to apply just a little bit of the seasoning first. I'm going to apply a little bit of this first on here and then a little bit when I finish, right? Because the stuff that I'm going to put on, some of it will come off. So that's only going to apply just a little bit. Just like that. Y'all see that? Get up close. Get up close. Look at that. All right, so y'all see that? So just a little bit. Create your own rubs, man. I want y'all to go out and be adventurous and have fun with this. It's a labor intensive thing if you let it. So like I said before when I first started, this grill thing. Like I'm just gonna cook these off. These are regular, right? Hopefully y'all do the hot dogs with the barbecue sauce on it like that and let it slow cook into it, right? Let it be sticky. But
Um,
I'm gonna get this off. But the main event is this right here. Let me show y'all. The main event is these. Yep. What's the question?
Tony said
Yep.
things have gotten so bad that I can still hear heavy combat at night before bed, and I can recognize the voices. My wife talks to me, and I can hear her voice only, and I come back. I love her.
Oh man. That is, you know what I mean? Like that, there's nothing that you can say to stuff like that. You witnessed what you witnessed in pursuit of keeping a lot of these people here, safe and, giving them the ability to be tucked in at night per se, right? I'm trying to keep this PG-13. You definitely and obviously have, from the sounds of it, been through your level of being in the shit. And I would just tell you, something like that, you got to take it day by day. You know what I mean? There's some things uh, in the name of freedom that you and other service members probably have done that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. And you're going to have to find different ways of like really conforming and learning to live with the things that you have done. Because obviously, for those that's not in the military that's watching this, obviously, different MOSs calls for you to do different things, right? Not every MOS calls for you to kick in the door, but yeah, man, just take it day by day. Seek the help when you need to, and take vacations. Take vacations, and it doesn't have to be cross country or a cruise or anything. Just go to a neighboring state. Go out and see something different. Get out of your comfort zone and just utilize these sporadic trips as a way to reduce your stress and to get your mind off of these reoccurring visions and voices and stuff that you're hearing. It's a collective thing, right? Speaking with professionals, dealing with your spouse on it, and then taking trips and just doing different things, man. Look at that. Look at that. So I like my meat. I like my meat, like my burgers and stuff, well done. I don't do like anything less than well done. So this may look like it's done to y'all, but I need mine just to go just a tad bit further because I don't like, biting through burgers and seeing a little uh, hues of pink. It's not me, y'all. Not me. Get rid of that cooked blood. Happy 4th, y'all. Happy 4th.
I gotta go use the bathroom.
All right.
Yep.
I got you. Happy 4th, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Um, yeah, you can bring them out. Look at that, y'all. So, very simple stuff. Just applying barbecue sauce. Like I said, when it comes to grill, family, kids, they don't care about all that fancy stuff that you may see from like Chef Gordon Ramsay. They just want something that's ready to go, ready to go, ready to go, cooked, flavorful enough. You know what I mean? That's why when you look at stuff like this, man, jeez. It's all about good eating. But I cannot wait until I get those wings on this grill. That's when it's going to be a smash. When I get those wings on this grill, and I'm not going to talk about it too much, but because I want to show y'all the process. I don't want to get ahead of things. I want to show y'all the process of what I'm talking about when I'm taking these wings right here. It's a multi-step cooking, right? So that's something that y'all should get used to. I'm gonna show you at the basic levels, right? These burgers already look good. Let me turn it around so I can get the flavor on the other side. Yeah, let all that fat drip down. There we go. Yeah, just real quick. Just real quick, my man. I was gonna get this seasoning on the other side. Hey, just hold this real quick.
Okay.
I'm currently live, so get the seasoning on this side. Well, all right. I'm gonna let the seasoning cook in. I'm gonna let the seasoning cook in just a little bit on this side, and then I'm gonna pull it, and then flip the other burgers, and then start that process too. So yeah, y'all, 'tis the season, man. I'm gonna be throwing a lot of stuff on this grill, as much things as I can. I'm gonna try to find something that is not really customary to be cooked on a grill. I'm gonna throw it on the grill and see what I could do with it. I'm gonna challenge myself this summer.
Drunken Chef Barbecue said, what up, what up, what's cooking?"
What's good? What's good, chef? Check this out. Got these quarter pound burgers, right? So we're doing something very simple. Here, stand by, stand by. I got the quarter pound burgers. You can see how thick those are, right? Just cooking these off. Got the hot dogs. Just do a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. Something different. But this is the main event. This is the main event right here. I'm doing something new with this. Something that I woke up this morning and thought about, and I'm like, I have not seen it done. I have not seen it done by other chefs, other people in general, pit masters. I have not seen it done. And here, hold this real quick. I have not seen it done. I mean, obviously, there's nothing new underneath the sun, but let's just say that I'm gonna do it. I'm going live with it. Multi-step cooking. This is the first step. Again, I'm not gonna go ahead of the schedule here. What I'm doing, but let's just say this wing is going to be the main event. That's going to be the main event. And then I cannot wait to get to that. So I'm just quickly going through the burgers. I'm quickly going through the hot dogs. This is very simple, very quick stuff that I can make right here. Just get that out the way first. And we're going to load this grill up with all wings. All right, perfect. Now let me flip this again. So the seasonings have definitely cooked into that side, and I went light. I went light on the seasonings. I went very light on the seasonings, right? Because I need to put it on both sides because these burgers are so thick. All right, now let me get the blood. A lot of blood that's being cooked off, right? So it's almost time to flip. It's almost time to flip these, but I'm waiting for this to get done, you know. But yeah, burgers, burgers, hot dogs, burgers, hot dogs. I already did the bacon. I started it off with the bacon, and then we're gonna get to these wings. I'm just trying to hurry up to get to these wings, man, because that's gonna be a thing. I need you to focus because just like LaFell, when he was looking around and distracted, the phone was moving like in weird places. So focus on this.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for you know, thank y'all for your time. Thank y'all for all of this. Thank you, vets, fellow vets. I'm definitely hearing y'all stories. And please tell more of your story on this live session, man. I'm all ears. I actually am interested in learning more about the kind of stuff that y'all been through. We had a Vietnam era vet. We have other vets coming in and kind of like highlighting their stories to this group. So please, y'all, yeah, definitely keep chiming on. Ah, these joints is done. You see how thick they are? Woo! All right. Now I'm gonna flip this. You're gonna see a lot of fire come up now because of the blood, the fat.
Mm.
There's all that blood that cooked in.
Thank you.
All right. Yep. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right. Got that. Now let me just add the seasoning. Again, y'all. Look at that, man.
Can't wait to eat that.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Get up on that. Look at that. That's how we do it, y'all. That's how we do it right here. Working it. Working it. And again, don't flip it so much. Don't flip it so much. I'm going to flip it again, just like before, just to get the product on the other side, and that's it. Yeah, bugs, man, they smell all this stuff. They really do have a thing of calling them out. Put some barbecue sauce on one side. Not on both, just one side. Kind of want to play with people's taste buds. And as these burgers rest, everything's going to be perfected with the flavor. All the flavors that I put on there is going to combine itself. It's going to work. It's going to blend in just like this when it rests, right? So put the barbecue sauce just on one side. Tell you, this is how you create hits. You want to stay away. You want to stay away from the norms, right? You want to stay away from the norms, right? Method to your madness, right? So check these out. And then later you're gonna go. I'm gonna go in my pool. Ain't no point in having a house with a pool and you don't even have time to get in it. So I'm gonna be in a shallow end, chilling. You know, I got a lizard out. I got some bugs out of the pool. So we have like a nice size lizard, like that long, little thing. Took it out, chilling. All that fat that jumps down in there. It's all that fat. So so who else? So who else got some interesting stories while we waiting between transitions here? Who else got some interesting stories, man? So I'll kick it off. So yeah, I got 11 years in the U.S. Army, um, 2 deployments to Iraq, and my first deployment I was with the Third Special Forces Group, the Third Iraqi Army, and Third ACR tankers. Right, I was attached to the tanker unit. Um, the Special Forces Group, they ran nightly raids. Um, I was at Fort. That was at Fort Talifar in Iraq. So they was running very historic event. They was running night raids every night. They used to go out with two 5 tons and come back with 2 5 tons loaded up with certified killers. Certified killers. They brought them in. Um, it was my job to hold them in place. We questioned them. We we did a lot of things. I was attached to the 6th of the 98th Military Intelligence Battalion. But we questioned them. We did different things. And then sometimes we had CIA. Their operatives used to come in, take some of them. These are actual terrorists. They used to take some of them. We never seen them again. Took them to some black sites, whatever CIA did with them. That's between CIA and them. Um, yeah, and then so my second deployment, that first deployment was really interesting, but my second deployment was I was in Ramadi, or what we call Ramadi. I was with the Marines. There was like on that particular base, Marine snipers, Marine infantry. It was a shared joint base. We had what was it Navy EOD. Some Navy SEALs came through. Uh, but like I said, it's nothing crazy. They just came through because there was this in Ramadi. There's this gas station there that the I forgot the MOS in the army that deal with the gas like lines and stuff like that. But so they used to come through and fuel up their specialized, customized from the ground up um, Humvees, and then they used to just drive out of the base. They wasn't stationed. I'm not trying to don't think that I'm not hyping this thing up. They just came through, right? But the people that was actually there was Marine infantry, Marine snipers, um, U.S. Navy EOD was also there, stationed there at Ramadi at the time when I went there. Um, Navy corpsmen. There's some handles of like Navy. It's a joint base. But then a variety of U.S. Army and variety of MOS. This is a huge base. So on my second deployment, every day I went outside the wire. I was doing a lot of things. Uh, Sometime my downtime, convoy security. But I was outside the wire running a lot of missions every day. They got us up to because it's 12 for the army is 12-month cycles of a deployment. They got us all the way up to the 12th month, and there was like when we was in like 2 or 3 weeks of leaving, and we all had that mindset like, yeah, we survived our experience, we about to go, that's it. And it was like, oh yeah, we're going to hold y'all for another 3 months. So my second deployment, I stayed in Iraq for 15 months, yo. That one was crazy, man. But yeah, did a lot, seen a lot, survived it all. I'm a veteran now. When I got out, went to culinary school, Johnson and Wales University in Rhode Island. Did a lot of things in the culinary world. Spent over 12 years in the culinary world. Had my own uh, private chef agency when I had like 18 private chefs, about 8 support staff, and then I had my own seasoning line. I had 16 different products. This is one of them. 16 different products. And then the following year, opened up my restaurant in Northeast DC. And now I stepped away from all of that, and now I have my own media company. It's a hospitality focused media company. So Next Chef Network, here is Chef Again podcast, like all hospitality focused stuff. So all right, so I went through. So it's y'all turn now. I'm gonna flip this on the other side just so I can season it. All right. Boom. Let me get that seasoning on here. Get this going. It's a light dust. I'm gonna let this cook in service side up just for a few. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay focus. I'm gonna let this cook just a little bit service side up with the seasoning so the seasoning could cook its way into the meat. And then I'm gonna flip it back over so it could continue cooking on the that one side. So case in point, look down here real quick. Come down here. Come right down here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's some parts of that where you can still see the blood coming out of the meat. So like I said before, even right here, these pieces. So like I said before, I am not a person that eats medium rare, even any kind of hues of pink. You know, I like my stuff well done. So I know to y'all be like, hey, this is already done, chef. What you doing, man? This is already done. It's already done. Yeah, I know. To y'all, let that go a little bit. All right, good to go. Good to go. All right. Boom. Man, I tell you, this joint. Woo! And I believe I got the grill all turned down too. Man, I tell you, this is the stuff that I love right here. Stuff I love. I love grilling. I love cooking. This stuff is, very therapeutic, and especially when I'm definitely like in the mood of all of this stuff, y'all. Y'all can see this stuff right here. So we about to get to the main. We about to get to the main focal point. We about to get to the main focal point of the reason why I'm out here. The reason why I'm out here. All right.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Here, hold this. Hold that real quick. There you go. Hey, I'm gonna call, stand by. I'm gonna wave to you, whatever. Just come out, get the burgers, so I can get the chicken going. All right. When I wave to you, just come out. I'm gonna load up the burgers right here. Just get that, put it in the inside. Woo! That was a piece of bacon hidden in my throat.
She says the food done.
Huh? They can wait. Yeah, so that's the whole veteran thing. This is stuff that
Not really.
this is stuff that I personally don't talk about because it's like this, y'all, and how I personally see it. I've been there, I've done that. The past is the past, and I really don't relive those moments. You know what I mean? And it's just it's just me and the way I think. I don't talk about it. There's no reason for me to pull it up. So, I just did what I had to do. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah. Just show this real quick since she's stopping me from doing what I need to do. All right. There she. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Man. Kids, right? They always like interfering stuff with some like, dumb stuff. All right, so let me pull this.
Childs.
Let me pull all of this, but y'all can see. Look, still really thick. You know what I mean? Like it's incredible. So these are good to go. These are all good to go. Oh. Okay, I thought that was thought it was like a big piece of blood just like it's like shoot it out. Yeah, come up on this side. So I'm gonna get all of this stuff off. Wipe the grill down real quick. And then we about to get into the real good stuff, yo. Like I said before, I just keep the barbecue sauce just on that one side, and
What happened?
don't split your attention. Don't open that door, boy. Keep that door closed until I call you. All right, let's get this off. And do y'all see this? Yeah, show them this real quick. And just only put the barbecue sauce just on that one side. I have to keep saying that just in case if y'all missed it. So now one side, I'm telling you, the play on flavors, people are going to be so taken back. Mm. All right. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Mm. All right, here you go. And get me one of these. Hey, look. Give me one of these quickly so I can put the hot dogs in it. All right, let's rock. Let's rock.
Don't drop it, boy. what?
Pay attention. Come on, hurry up. Let's rock. You pay attention to that camera. All right, come on. Sometimes you gotta motivate your kids, right? You gotta, you're thinking too much. It's easy. All right. He already forgot what I told him to get. Oh man, this generation is cooked.
Beyond cooked.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Come on, take your time. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Make sure you close my door. My man, you might as well stay out here. My man, you might as well stay out here. I'm gonna hand this off to you. No reason to keep opening and closing my door. Just keep my door closed. Close the door, killer. Come on, man. God damn. All right.
Let me see that.
So y'all can see like these hot dogs right here. Incredible. Incredible. Perfectly, completely glazed off with the barbecue. See that? Look at that. Completely. Turn it around. Look at that. Little stuff, y'all. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm showing you. Little stuff will make all the difference. All right, here you go. Here you go. All right. Now. All right. I need to change this out anyway. This one's crazy. Get this whole thing taken care of real quick.
What?
Are you gonna need me for the chicken?
No. All right. So this is good. You get this whole thing touched up again. nice little oil glaze, do the trick. A bit of oil. All right, y'all. Moment of truth. I'm gonna see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work. I just had the idea. I don't think he's gonna come back out.
You did say you don't need them for the chicken.
Yeah, I don't. But I want him to take this and take these two things. Yeah, you can leave the tripod down here. Just run this in the sink. Run it in the sink and then come back. So, moment of truth. I got chicken wings that I'm gonna throw on the grill. Now I'm letting the grill and oil and all that do its thing. But nothing on it. Just gonna go in there naked. And then I'm gonna see what's up, alright? My man, my oldest son's supposed to drop it off. These kids move so slow. Alright. No, you don't got time for that. She'll figure it out. I just need you right here. Cause I'm about to get these wings on the grill now. A lot of us are just used to deep frying wings, right? Chicken in general, right? Especially more or less wings, right? We're used to just deep frying them. That's been a customary way of cooking these things. But the thing that I have thought of just waking up was a multi-step process. I'm not cooking fully these wings here. I'm not cooking these fully. All right, I'm par cooking them on a grill, and then there's going to be another step that I'm going to use to finish these wings. Right. So when we get to that part, we're going to actually move into my house, into my kitchen, and then I'm going to show y'all the finished touches of it. So this is the part where, like I said, I want y'all to really pay attention to every step. It's very important because if you have a catering company, if you have a food truck or any kind of food establishment that serves or have wings on the menu, I want you to look at this process and make it your own. Turn it into your own thing. Turn it into your own thing. Use your own creativity, something that you could build off of this process, and then make some money. Or if you someone that just looking, that's like, hey, I want to, because let's be real, let's be honest, let's be transparent. A lot of things going on right now. A lot of people losing a lot of their jobs, all these different type of things. So if you're looking for some side money, this could be it. Obviously, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to go and wash my hands real quick.
Yep.
Then I'll be out. So you can keep the camera out here.
Mm-hmm. I need a water bottle.
Water bottle?
Yeah, this is.
All right. All right, so that's all of the wings I got. 1 5-pound bag. But like I said, y'all, I'm only par cooking these wings here, but I'm gonna finish it in the house, and y'all gonna get to see that. So let me wash my hands real quick. And and then I'll be right back out, and then we're gonna walk through this part of the process. All right.
Wonder how long those gonna take to cook.
Yep. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah, that's how we do it. So,
Yep.
is this really getting me?
It's actually the perfect angle right here because it's getting the grill in you.
Oh snap! Okay, I feel like I have to like shrink down. All right, so the concept was
I could probably-
let me put it on the grill because I want to add some of that grill flavor,
Oh yeah.
smokiness, everything to it. And then when I get on the inside, I'm gonna show y'all the other steps. But check this out. It's all seriousness. Like you can actually learn different techniques with wings. And let's just say you at your place of work and you're looking to make extra money. You could actually create just a straight up wing menu for people at your job, and you can make side money like that. Wings, fries, you know what I mean? Go to a local restaurant depot or a Costco. If you don't have a restaurant depot in your area, or if a restaurant depot is too far, go to a Costco, get a business membership. Pick up a few boxes of these wings, pick up a few boxes of fries and whatnot. Cook it off, toss it in some seasoning, some sauces, whatever you want to do as far as your menu aspect, and then you can start making some side money. There's a lot of money that you can make in food. There's a lot of people and it's a trend right now, where if y'all pay attention to your TikTok, you will see that, or just social media in general, you will see that there's a lot of people are now coming out with lemonade stands. They taking different flavored simple syrups. They taking fresh lemonades that they go into these stores and they buying boxes and boxes of them, jugs of water, all that stuff, and they're out here making 12, 13,000 easy a month, just selling lemonade. That's the only thing they got. Different flavor lemonades. They have a whole line of simple syrups. So that's a trend. And a lot of people, they do the food stuff, but there's not a lot of people that do the beverage side exclusively. You know what I mean? So there's different avenues that you can go down and make some serious cash under hospitality. And it's very important that you look at things like outside of just simply, ooh, I'm cooking just to, cook because I like it, or I'm cooking just, for my family to eat and all that. You can actually turn this up because there's a lot of adults out here, may not be you, but there's a lot of adults that need additional income that could actually do something as simple as this or other foods, whatever you feel comfortable with, right? But yeah, turn this stuff into money, man. I'm about to do it. I'm about to open up the grill like, yo, who want, you know what I mean? But sling some chicken. Shoot, you want some lemonade too? Man, we could really get down with that. So, again, the idea for the chicken is not to cook it completely on a grill. So I am going to turn it right now, all of those, and then, man, I feel like somebody bite me on my... I'm gonna turn all of these. Looking real nice. Looking real nice. Yeah. Man, even the grill marks coming out. So there's some hot spots on the grill. Yeah, look at that. Get a load of these. Some hot spots on these grill, man. That's a hot spot right there. Come on, baby, turn, baby, turn. There we go. All right.